Hi everybody, welcome to the Roman Gamer. Thanks for having a look at this video if you're watching it, much appreciated. This is me just wanting to voice a few thoughts on the Division. I'm a long time player. I was there in the very start of it, read the hype, got excited, saw the video releases and thought, oh my god, this game looks amazing. Bought the top package so that I had the season pass and all that, because I thought, you know, this is going to be my kind of game. It's sort of the kind of game that I want to play, and it was new, it was something different. So I was there at the beta and there at the main release again, and remember just thinking, oh yes, this is like nothing I've played before, and really enjoyed it. There was a lot of issues and problems that people would tell you about the game, glitches and all that kind of stuff that came out when it was initially released, but I stuck at it through thick and thin. I was playing the game and not really understanding how to play it properly, and the whole leveling up and gear builds and all that, and it took me a good while before I realised, hang on, you're doing this all wrong. And eventually when I started to get my head around it, I was watching a lot of videos from the likes of Skill Up and Marco Style, a lot of their YouTube videos, and that sort of helped me to understand the mechanics of the game, and that's when I started to get better at it. Now, I've enjoyed this game solo, as you can see here. This is me just doing one of the daily HVTs. I think it's the top daily HVT. Running that in solo with my preferred build, which is a shield build. And I've played solo, I've played multiplayer, I've leveled up all 4 of my characters. They've all got one primary sort of setup, and then they've got loads of little ancillary setups as well. You know, imagine we're all in a similar sort of state. I've enjoyed survival. I really like survival. I like the idea, the concept. I really like that. It was good. You know, it was different as well to go in there and you've got to worry about the cold and you haven't got that good of gear. It was good. I enjoyed it. I wasn't very good. I never seemed to be able to get, you know, past those bloody hunters, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the thrill. Yeah, I got a bit of a buzz off it. Don't play it as much now because I find myself standing in the waiting queue for ages and nothing's happening. No one's hang on. These guys are just getting on top of me. Well, this is not good. I'm in a dead end. I'm surrounded by people with golf clubs and I'm gonna die. Come on. Reload. Come on, reload, reload, reload. Jesus. Right, get a move on. Right, let's get out of there. Oh, no, hang on. This would be embarrassing. Oh, finally. Bit of space. Reloaded as well. Right, now we can get back on track. There we go. Happy days. Right, loved survival, really enjoyed it, and like I said, don't get to play it as much now because you just can't get the people. So, you know, who cares if there's just one person there? Let someone go. If there's 2, 3, you don't necessarily need a full load of people. I just want to play the bloody game. The underground, it was a nice idea. Yeah, it was just like, okay, so I've done loads of work on the surface, leveled up to level 30 to do all that. Now you want me to go down into the underground and do the same again. And that's when it just, I sort of got a bit annoyed with the game at that point. I was just like, oh, I haven't got the time to do all this. And that's it. I'd love to be able to play it all day every day, or play games all day every day, but alas, I have to work, and because of my job I'm sometimes away for weeks at a time, months and all that kind of stuff. So I'm a sort of a sporadic player, and there's nothing worse than leaving on patch 1.2 and then the next time you get back, you know, there's patch 1.4 or whatever. That has happened where I've gone away, come back, and it's all changed, and I was like, whoa, hang on a minute, and I start the grind over again to get kit. As for the Dark Zone, for some reason I like the Dark Zone, okay? I'm not strong enough to go and fight rogues, you know, head on and all that kind of stuff. It happens every now and again, bump into someone and they're a rogue and you get the drop on them, and sometimes you can take them down. be it solo or in a group. That's great, I love it, but it adds that little edge to it knowing that they're out there. Okay, so every time you pop that extraction, I'm thinking, oh, am I going to get this out? And there's nothing worse than when you finally get a drop of an item that you're after or something that you can use, and I think, yes, you know, and an exotic item I've been waiting for drops, and I think, yes, here we go. And you go to do that extraction and you're on edge, you're a little bit edgy about it, and sure enough, along come the rogues, gank you, kill you, take all your gear, you know, but that's expected, that's part of the game. And that, as annoying as it is, and you'll hear me cussing and swearing when it does happen, that's part of the game. You know, I appreciate that and understand that. As annoying as it is, I like to have that little prospect. But I must admit, there are some items that I'm hanging out for now, classified items, that I would love to finish off my classified builds, that I will get mightily cheesed off at if they get taken off me. But hey, that's part of the game, innit? Now, I've grinded myself away so that I've got all 4 characters, have got a couple of decent builds that I'm able to use. Different ones, everyone's got different ones so that I can use them, but my preferred character is my shield one. He does a lot of my work and a lot of my dark zone work. And it was thanks to watching videos from Skill Up and Marco Style that I was able to understand the finite details of building builds for this game, and that's what sort of kept me hooked, got me re-hooked. As I came back from a period of being away, watched a few of their videos and learned that, do you know what, it's not just all about having DPS, massive amounts, it's, you know, there's a lot more to it, and it took me a while to get my head around it, but now I've got my head around it and I understand what I'm looking for when I'm trying to get these bits of equipment and bits of kit. It is hard to now make my builds better because I'm looking for those definitive little bits of kit, you know, those extra little bits, and they're few and far between, and the number of items that drop, depending on where you are and what you're doing, it depends on sort of how good they are. And like I said, I'm hanging out for a few classified items that I just know they're like 1 in a million gonna drop. So I'm sort of got my classified builds all set, good to go. I just need those last little bits, because when I took part in the last GE, it was in one of those periods where I was away from working late and all that kind of stuff, so I wasn't able to get on the game as much as I wanted to. But when I was on it, I was grinding, and it was good as well because there was plenty of people playing it, doing the grind, so we were able to team up and we were just grinding for the same, all had the same goal, and it was good. I really like the global events. I was lucky enough to get invited to play the PTS. Now for me that was like a big thing. I was well chuffed about that because, like I said, I don't get a chance to play it all the time, so just Ubisoft sending out, you know, the invite was amazeballs, and I was quite chuffed to get on there and play that and just have a little taste of what 1.8 is going to be like. And do you know what my initial impressions are? Yeah, I enjoyed that. It's going to add another element to the game. Yeah, I know there's a lot of work still to be done on it, and what I want to know is, when's it coming? Do you know what I mean? It's like the PTS is finished, it's all set, good to go, or is it? They're just finalising a few bits, but give us a date. Let us know when this is going to be out. We're going to be able to play 1.8. Because there's some elements in there where guys that I do play the game with, they weren't on the PTS, and I was trying to explain it to them and say, you know, you're going to enjoy it, and we'll be able to get together as a group and work hard and try and get, you know, through as many waves as possible, and hopefully get some decent loot off of that. But as I said, we're just waiting on the PTS, we're waiting on the release date for 1.8. And that's all I want to know is, when's that coming? When's that happening? Because we need to know, we want to know. So Ubisoft, if you're listening, let us know when it's going to happen, because I'm hanging out for it here and I don't know if I can hold on much longer. Alright, ciao. Ciao. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers, ladies and gents. Catch you later. Bye.